Hello, you're listening to Adam Yurchick, recording for TCGplayer.com. Thank you for joining me for the finals of my Conflux Shards of Alara Flashback draft. And I'm on the draw, and I have a hand with all the colors of mana I can need, and I have threats, and I have a Lightning, so I'm going to keep this. It'd be nice if I actually had a removal spell, but I can't have it all, and this hand's perfectly fine, so I'm going to keep it. I'll lead on a Panorama, and then I'm going to play Rupture Spire. This hand's obviously a bit slow, but I'm not really in a rush. Battle Mage, about the least exciting Battle Mage. So I draw Swamp, that's awesome, so that enables me to play Shambling Remains on 3, with Rupture Spire making red. And now I can play the Forest next turn, and play Sprouting Threat-Axe. You could have Resounding Silence, I'll take my chances. Better that than Sprouting Threat-Axe, I guess. He did have it. Funny. So now Lightning's going to get his hand. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Cast Bat Charm on the Threat-Axe. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So Lightning that. Rest of his hand. So now he's down to his Battle Mage and his Squire. And I have Predator Dragon and Death Raider. He had Outlander and Plains. Outlander's pretty good. Pretty good against me. And draw a mountain, so I'm going to play the dragon. This has a 4/4 and start attacking him. He can use Battle Mage to give his creatures flying, so I have to keep that in mind. Awesome land for him. So now I'll play Death Raiders. It's actually a decent blocker. And then I'll play Panorama, sack it, and the other Panorama, thin out the deck, and then hopefully pick up some action. Not good. What did he draw? Sylvan Bounty. Okay. Not bad at all. He gained 8 life, which I guess is pretty sick racing, but not really relevant. Not a great use of a card. And something I can manage. Knight of the Skyward Eye is going to be tough. You can give it flying, and you can just block my dragon. So now things are looking tough. I'll look for the plains. Hopefully I can draw like Skeleton Eyes. That'd be awesome. Executioner's Capsule. And with the Panorama, I'll pick up another mountain. Branching Bolt, not bad. It's actually particularly good because I could kill a flyer if he makes one. I'm going to send 3-1, hoping that he blocks with his 2-2 and pumps it, and I'm just going to kill his 2-2. Could maybe get tricky with Branching Bolt and flying, but that's not really realistic. Best thing to do is just take out his creature and be really happy about it. And wow, he let the 3-1 in. He didn't trade with the 1-1. So that's awesome. He draws Guava Hazid Profiteer. So basically he puts counters on my creatures, and then I draw a card, and then the creatures with counters basically are useless, but then once I remove his Guada, they're not useless. So it's like pretty bad against a deck like Jund. It's not a huge loss for me, and if he uses it on my creatures, hopefully it'll just draw me closer to Skeletonize to kill the Quaza. Alright, get in. Let's see if he finally trades. Yeah, he does. Trample over, though. So now he's dead to the dragon, so he'll likely bribery it next turn. I'll play the Death Raider. Get a land down. Yeah, he should put the counter on after, I guess, in my combat step. It's a temporary solution. Alright, we'll get in. Probably block the 3-1 with the 2-2. He does. And now I'm just going to put 2 lethal threats into play. And pass it back. Now he's in rough shape. Awesome. So I win the game. Very nice. And go to the sideboard. Nothing really stands out. Obviously, removal's good. I need to kill that Quaza. Wretched Banquet. Could be useful, especially on the draw. The problem is it's so bad with Vithy and Stinger. If I have a Stinger, then I have to kill my own. And Stinger actually seems good against him. So I don't think I want the Banquet. Yoke of the Damned could be useful. That card's actually good with Stinger. Put it on something big. Sting something small, even one of my own creatures. I don't think that's necessary. We know he has Resounding Silence, so Blanton's good. I could just play conservatively and then strip it from his hand. Resounding Scream, probably it's not necessary. So, it's going to submit this. So this hand's questionable. I don't have any of my colors except red. And unfortunately I have the Thokdar too. So I would just need to draw perfectly to make it happen, and I'm not willing to do that. Not on the draw, not for 6. Just not ever, really. So, the odds are I'm going to draw some land and cast some spells, but this is a recipe for heartbreak. I have a lot of non-basics in my hand, and a lot of I can keep almost any hand with a Ruptured Spire and another land. So I think I just need to let this go. Obviously, if I draw a forest, I mean this hand's perfect, pretty close to it. Even then, I have a 2 and 3, but then I can't cast the Raider or the Thoktar. So really, I need to draw 2 lands. I'm just not going to keep. This one's obviously not a lot better, but at least I have 2 colors of mana, and the Thoktar could be a possibility. Also, the Panorama can be black or red, so I'm going to keep this one. And the Stinger, I am actually going to bottom, because I'd rather just push towards white mana. So then, Stinger would have actually dominated my opponent, given me a chance to beat him. I should have known that. I mean, I know he's banned. I know he has Squire. I know that Avon Squire's in this set as well. Wow. So Stinger really would have won. I feel pretty awful. I was thinking maybe keeping the Stinger was correct, but did not think it was going to be this bad. Or this good. I mean, this bad to bottom it. He's even stuck on 2. So I'd play the Stinger here. Wow. Okay. And then that would pretty much be game, because once he attacked with the creature, I could sting it down. And he wouldn't even get exalted. Okay. Okay. So my creature's going to attack. Stinger turn late. Almost too slow, but I think it's good. He hits me for 5 to 3. The problem is that now he can just attack with everything and almost just kill me anyway. We'll see what he has. Yeah, land's no good. He doesn't have an exalted threat, so that's a win. But really, anything would be bad for me. I need to keep my blockers back. I need to block his 2 squares. I need to shoot an Avon. I need to go down to 2 life. See, he knows what he's doing. And hopefully he doesn't have pump. Nope. So now I kill a creature on my turn. Play a fodder. Send both mine. So I guess this was wrong. Should have probably just kept the Stinger and stung him on after he attacked, because now I don't have to chump. Wouldn't have had to chump. I would have lost to a pump spell though off the top. I think that's probably just so unlikely. If he had it there, I would have lost anyway, and he's not going to draw it. But I did what I did, and I'm going to move on. Now if he attacks with the Bodyguard, I can skeletonize it. If he attacks with everything, I could skeletonize, block, and also I have the Stinger to block if I absolutely need it. Lay down the skeletonize. So maybe the timely second Stinger got there. Wow. So won the match and the draft. So thank you for watching. And please join me for future flashback drafts and other limited content. Thank you.